Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a plan with me for the week of April 27th through May 3rd. I am going to be using my Refresh collection with the matching green foil overlays. I did pull the luxe for this plan with me, so we have the full boxes, and I went ahead and put my foil overlays on top. The overlay page looks like this if you purchase it in the shop, and you just overlay it right on top of the full boxes. We have the check boxes, the alternative boxes. I did go ahead and overlay on the light tone skin. We have the functional, the deco, icons and littles, headers, and washi. And then bottom washi, I also went ahead and put the foil overlay on top. So this was another overlay you could purchase that was the Refresh washi overlay. I also have some extra bits that came with the luxe. So it came with the fashion girls included, which I do have the overlay on the blonde fashion girl, which I will be using. I have the double box. Again, I put the overlay already on the double box. And I have the label add-on. I have the glitter headers and the extra boxes here. Went ahead and put on the lighter skin tone girl. Then I have my scripts in silver, and I have my pictures. I'm doing 4 pictures for this spread because it was just a really fun week and I had lots of pictures that I wanted to include. And I picked up a double box extender, which is available in the shop because I do want to use that in the spread this week. I'm going to start by whiting out the hexagon up here. And I'm going to do this hexagon that marks the beginning of May as well. And then we're just going to get started. I'll be honest with you guys. I sat down to start filming this video a few hours ago, and I ended up being so sad that I turned off the camera and I was like, I just cannot film this video. I am just having a really emotionally sad day, which happens sometimes. I took a pregnancy test today and it was negative. And if you follow my main channel, then you probably know that we have been trying for a second baby for about 10 months now. And this cycle, I was actually gonna not try this cycle. I did a video about having a baby during a pandemic and about my thoughts on whether we should try continuing to like actively pursue having a baby, or if we should like take a month off or whatever. In that video, I think it ended with me saying that I was going to take some time, like I was going to take the month and not try, but I ended up talking to my doctor and deciding that we should continue trying. So she actually put me on progesterone, which was new. I've never been put on anything like that before, to hopefully help, and it didn't work. Obviously, I got a negative test, and so I've just been in my feelings today, which I think happens when you know, are trying month after month and you're not getting pregnant. I wasn't even going to talk about it, but I started the video earlier and I wasn't going to address it at all. I was just going to talk about just everything else, like talk about the books I'm reading and all the stuff that I normally talk about during Plan With Me videos, but I just couldn't. I was just really sad when I sat down, and so I went downstairs and my whole family was down there because Alex and my dad are grilling steaks for dinner, which is going to be amazing. I'm super excited about it. Alex has some corn dish going on the grill, and they have jalapeno mac and cheese being cooked. They're grilling steaks. It just like looks like it's gonna be so good. So I went down there and I just sat with my mom for a while in the living room. We had a glass of wine, and I have not been drinking anything lately because I am cutting back completely on alcohol, not just when I like could be pregnant, but kind of all the time, just along with caffeine, like kind of just doing everything I can to increase our chances, I guess. And so I haven't been drinking anything, but today I got that negative test and I was just like, I'm gonna have some wine. So I sat with my mom, I drank a whole glass of wine, and because I'm not drinking wine, I'm a lightweight. And it definitely like really relaxed me. And so she was like, why don't you go upstairs and sit down and see if you can film again? Because I think she knew it was bothering me that I hadn't, because I wanted to get this video filmed today. And she was right. So she was like, just go upstairs and see. And then as I was walking upstairs, she handed me a glass with just a little bit more wine. So then I'm gonna use this box, I think. This is a super foiled out spread, and I love it. Like, I've been so excited to use this spread. It's making me happy putting it down. And because they're cooking dinner, I might have to actually go down there in the middle of this video and like eat. And I might even have to finish this video tomorrow. I don't know. Because if I have more wine, then I might just go to sleep after dinner. Dinner looks like it's gonna be really good too, so we'll see. But I'm gonna do as much as I can before dinner's ready. As I was coming up, Alex said it was gonna be at least another half hour, so we will see. Love the pink and the green in this spread. It's so, so pretty. So I'm gonna use my first personal picture in the sidebar. I'm gonna use this picture of James in a little like swim float in the pool. This was the week that we had our very first pool day of the year. And it was the only pool day of the year so far, because we were gonna have one this weekend for Mother's Day. When I'm filming this, it's the day before Mother's Day, so it's May 9th. And we were planning on having a pool day tomorrow for Mother's Day, and it is not going to happen because it's supposed to be like 50 degrees tomorrow. There's like a huge cold front coming through. So instead, we're planning on having a movie or TV show like binge all day long in the movie room, like my whole family, and we're just going to make snacks and drinks and hang out in the movie theater room and watch, either start a new show that no one's seen and like binge it, or watch a bunch of movies. We haven't decided yet. I guess we'll just decide however we feel tomorrow. So that is really exciting. I'm super looking forward to that tomorrow. I think it's just gonna be really nice, and I think the fact that it is Mother's Day tomorrow is also making me just like a little bit sadder about the pregnancy thing. I'm gonna use a double box extender here. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that down just because, I don't know. I mean, I feel like this every holiday. I'm like, oh, it'd be so fun to find out like right around Mother's Day if I'm pregnant, or right around Christmas, or right around whatever, right around your birthday, right around Alex's birthday. I feel like every month there's something that you can like look forward to and say, oh, this month would be so special. But this was obviously not our month. So I am just gonna be so thankful that I have James and that I am a mama to a beautiful little boy, and just be so thankful about that tomorrow, and try not to like, I don't know, feel bad. So I'm using one of the heart checklist boxes, which I used for the first time in a spread, like in this new style of spreads. I mean, I used to use them every single day, but in a spread a couple spreads ago, and I really liked it. So I'm gonna do that on days that I just have like a lot that I wanna mark. And then I am going, you know what? I kind of want to use another day extender here. And I didn't even pull one, so I'm gonna have to do that. But before I do that, I'm gonna put my glitter headers across. Hopefully I won't be editing this tomorrow and be like, I really wish that I hadn't talked about all that stuff. I wasn't gonna talk about it, and then the wine like opened me up and made me wanna tell you guys, but I don't know. I'm probably gonna mark it in my next spread, which will be the Mother's Day spread, because I released pregnancy test Teeny and Friends, and I took one, so I'm gonna want to mark that, you know. So I might as well tell you guys, even though I don't know if I'm going to talk about it on my main channel. You guys are getting like a little extra insight into my life. It just sucks. I was crying earlier about it. It just like really sucks when you like, I don't know. I don't even want to get into it because I know there are women that don't have any babies and are going through this, and gosh, bless your souls. I can't even. I feel like I need to stop this video and just go and like snuggle James. Like I'm gonna be editing this tomorrow and like, well, I need to drink my wine. Cheers, you guys. Maybe I'll title this video "The Plan With Me Where I Drink Wine and Cry." My mom was right when she said I needed to get that. Guys, somebody ordered 75 double box extenders from my shop when I released it, and whoever you are, I am so proud of you. And I hope everything is okay in your life, because right now I want to order 75 sheets of day extenders. And that makes me wonder if you were sad when you placed that order, or if you're just a really intense planner. Either way, I hope you are doing okay. I am thinking about you. And before I forget, oh, I thought that stuck. Oh, it did. No. Get your butt up there. This second picture, which is my dad in this swing chair that he had put over the edge of the pool, and he was just hanging out. My whole family was here this day. It was the best. We had my aunt and my grandmother and my husband, my two sisters, my dad, my mom, my baby. It was really, really good. And then I think, where are the rest of these pictures going? Oh, they're going here. Okay. So here I was gonna do pictures here. So we're gonna do these last two pictures. There is the one of me and James, and then one of my mom and her sister with their little hats. They honestly, in this picture, remind me of Abigail and Amelia, the little geese, the geeses from the Aristocats, which I was thinking about because we have, I just released a kit this weekend that has a box with like the Aristocats. Oh, that's all off of the freaking side of the sticker. I'm gonna have to trim it. Together they really remind me of the geese and the Aristocats, and it's like really funny with their little matching hats and their margaritas, and they always speak Turkish to each other. They like don't speak English when they're around each other. It's really annoying because I don't speak Turkish, so like don't leave me out. And then I have one more box. Oh, it goes here. Don't worry, guys. I have a spot for it. It's gonna go there. Okay. So I'm gonna have to go downstairs and have dinner in a second, and it's gonna be really good. I wish I could take you guys with me, but there might not be enough steak for everyone if you guys all came with me. But it's a full house. Everyone's here. It's gonna be really good. And the only person that isn't gonna be here is like the baby that I might have had, but I didn't this cycle. It's fine. Oh, okay, so I had this idea, you guys. I think with this week's video, so like with this Plan With Me spread that we're working on, I had this idea that I'm gonna take anything that's left over afterwards, after I've done the spread up exactly how I want to, all of the stickers that are left over, I'm gonna take and I'm gonna use it to show you guys a little plan with me on how I do my like work spread that I never show on camera because it's like kind of messy and there's a lot of pin, but I do use stickers because I think it'd be fun. And I'm gonna try to like use those stickers to show you guys what you can do to use your Luxe in both a spread, like a memory spread, and a work spread. So you get two spreads out of one kit, because I really like the way that I do it and I feel like you guys would find it useful. So we have the base down now. I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my little script date dots and put those down. Oh, I didn't tell you guys, but everyone's downstairs cooking. Maybe I did tell you guys. So you might hear like a lot of noise down there, or like banging. I'm surprised my dad isn't playing the piano. He's probably on the porch. And James was like running around when I came up here, and Teddy was barking. There's a lot going on, but it's fine because it's really quiet now, and it makes me wonder if everyone's like okay, or like where they all went. It's just gotten really quiet. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw out the full box sheet because I'm done. I'm probably not going to end up using this box. This is done, so that can go. I am going to be using these work stickers in my work spread, so I'm gonna put that aside for the next tutorial. I'm done with glitter headers. No, I'm not done with glitter headers. Am I? Am I done with glitter headers? No. I'm not, don't worry guys, I'm not done with glitter headers. I'm gonna use both of these and I'm gonna put a box in between. We'll do green. That's pretty against the orange. And then I'm gonna do one at the top too because yes, hello, it looks so good. And then I'm gonna do this pink one. I guess those greens can wait and be used in the work spread if needed. And then I'm gonna use one of these pinks too. Oh, and I'm gonna put a box in. What color? I guess I'm gonna do light green because I can't do pink, and I can't do dark green, and I can't do orange, so that only leaves one color left. And then that is done for the top of my box extender. Starting on the sidebar, I'm going to put that it was the first pool day of the year as the little sidebar sticker. So exciting. And I wish that it hadn't gotten cold because that would have been just like the best thing to do for Mother's Day tomorrow, but that's okay. We really can only all get together and have pool days on weekend days because people work during the week. And so it's like really sad that it's not gonna work this week. But okay, so I have all of these green half cut headers that were included on the bottoms of the foil sheets. So I'm gonna actually use those instead of silver. I am doing silver for my scripts. Even though I could have done green, I just thought that that might be a little bit too much. But I love the green as the background glitter. I think this is the first time that I'm actually using a color as the background glitter in a plan with me. Like that's not a basic core foil color. So that is really exciting. And then I'm gonna do 2 appointment labels and I'm just gonna do them right one under the other. You guys, I've been trying to brainstorm how to do a video tutorial on how I do my foil scripts. It's really a complicated process. It actually makes me a little bit nervous to try to show you guys because I feel like people are gonna be like, WTF, why do you spend so much time on your spreads every week? Like, why do you not have like anything happening in your life? Because it really is just like, it takes a long time and I think I might get judged. But I know that there might be like one person out there that really wants to take the time and like make their spreads no pen, which it makes a big difference in my opinion. My handwriting is not any good, so I might do that. I am, like I said, brainstorming on how to do that and like how to show you guys. I think I'm gonna have to give you guys a template that you can like download that has like the sizing of things because like I have a very specific way that I put things in the box sizes, like different scripts so that they fit because not every script that I do fits in every size box. So I have to pre-plan that. Like I have to know what size box I'm using for each script before I actually design the script. So it takes a little bit of like plotting out. But I mean, it is obviously doable because I do it every single spread. But I feel like I'm gonna put the video up and people are gonna be like, there's not one single person in this world that would spend that much time on scripts, like except you. And that might very well be true. But you know what? I really like the way it looks in my planner. So I have done it for every single spread in this planner. I have no regrets and I'm gonna continue doing it. So let's keep going. Oh, you know what I just realized? I'm over here putting all my base stickers down, not even putting any of the scripts or like telling you guys what's happening in the world during these days. Oh dear Lord, I don't know. I'm really enjoying this colored half cut header life though. Like this is everything. This is the best. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to my scripts. So starting on Monday, the first thing I'm gonna put is that I uploaded a what I ate today video on my main channel that I had filmed the week before. I just put that script down so crooked, it's fine. And then I designed a new kit, which is really cute and I can't wait for it to come out. I pretty much just worked all day on design stuff and then that night my mom made spaghetti, so I put mom's spaghetti. I don't know, Alex and I have this thing where we always say mom's spaghetti to each other because of that Eminem song. You know what I'm talking about? Anyway, then is that everything that happened on Monday? What? I must have just worked on like design stuff all day. That's all I have written down. And then on Tuesday, I started the day by doing a customer service cash clear out, answered all my messages. It was lovely. And then I moved on to my emails and I answered all my emails. It was lovely. Got all of the brand deals that are coming up in the next couple of weeks, got all of that sorted. And then on this day, I started my progesterone supplement, which I had picked up the week before. And you have to start it on a certain day of your cycle. You have to start it after you've actually ovulated. So it appears that I'm ovulating on my own every cycle, so I haven't been prescribed like Clomid or anything like that. I guess that would be the next step, but for now we're just doing the progesterone. And then I designed my next monthly spread this day, and I am gonna put a character sticker there, but I haven't pulled it yet. I don't know why I just pulled this script off. It goes like way over here. I'm just gonna put it down that James was up super late on this night, and I'm gonna put a character, but we're gonna go back to Tuesday. So after I designed the monthly, that night my mom cooked pot roast for dinner. It was incredible. Oh my gosh, her pot roast and her spaghetti are like the meals that I remember having when I was like really, really young. Like they've been around my entire life. They're such comfort food to me. And then I'm gonna put that I was having an anxious night for a few reasons. A big one was Alex brought to my attention that Pinecone had blood in his pee, and that he mentioned that he had noticed over the last couple of days that Pinecone was like sitting in the litter box for extended periods of time and just almost seemed to be straining, but that he hadn't thought anything really of it until he saw blood in his pee. And so of course he told me this like really late at night. And so the next script I'm putting is Pine sick, because I immediately just started like stressing out about it, and especially right now with COVID, like it's not as easy to just go in the middle of the night and take your pet to the emergency vet. I'm sure for like huge emergencies you can do that. We have taken our cats in the middle of the night to the emergency vet like so many times. We are definitely not quick to not take our cats in when they are sick. But for this particular one, we did some research online and we decided to just call first thing in the morning. So we did, and we took him in the next morning. So I have Pinecone to vet. I don't know why I have James up super late, like way up high. Did I do anything on this day? I might not have. I was a little bit of an emotional wreck over Pinecone. I did post it on Facebook. They took him, they actually came and got him from my car. I had a mask on. They came outside to the car. They aren't allowing anyone inside, so they come and they get all their pets from the car. And they had me do the paperwork in the car, and then they had me give my credit card like over the phone. They took him in, and I waited in the car for about an hour, and then they came back out to the car and they said that they had found a mass in his abdomen and that the doctor was concerned and wanted to do an x-ray. And I said, of course, like please do everything that you can. And so she told me that I could go ahead and go on home, that it would take a little bit, and that she would call me. So I put super emotional, and I basically just waited around all day like a basket case. And then they did end up calling me and telling me that he was okay and that I could come and get him. And it was a very happy sounding call. It made me feel a lot better. And then when I got there, they explained to me that he just has a UTI, that they're gonna give him some medicine to take for 2 weeks, and then he needs to come in for a follow-up appointment. But that they didn't even address the mass in his abdomen, but whatever it was must have been benign, because they like weren't worried about it. And then that was that. So I brought him home, and then that night, I don't think I even talked about this, but on Tuesday night, I started a book called The Wife Upstairs, which I already talked to you guys about in the homebody plan with me, because I am planning several weeks behind. But in that video, I was like currently reading it, and I was like, this book is so good. You guys have to read it. And I finished it in 2 days, and it's so good. It's a psychological thriller. It's called The Wife Upstairs by Frida McFadden. And I've already had like 4 members of my Facebook group download the book and read it and finish it, and they're all like, this was so good. So you guys need it. It's on Kindle Unlimited if you have that. It's worth the read. It's so good. So many twists and turns. Just, I can't even recommend it enough. I didn't even give you guys a peek, but that is what this page looks like. It's freaking gorgeous. I love it. I am gonna add the characters at the end. I didn't pull them again. So then moving on to Thursday, the first thing that I'm going to put is that I started the day off by prepping 300 orders. We are currently at full capacity with our orders. We haven't gotten this many orders in a while. I think you guys are rediscovering your love for planners or something. We have been selling at full capacity where I'm probably gonna have to start limiting stock again the way I used to always have to. So, I mean, that's a good thing. I'm not complaining. Welcome to everyone that's new. But we have been like busting butt to get all of our orders done. So I'm gonna put a character sticker next to that, and then I'm gonna do one half cut header. Yeah! I don't know if you guys know this, but my mom calls me Eloise. And she just called up Eloise. So I'm assuming dinner's ready, but let me just finish this day. So then I went on a cleaning spree on this day. And then I said that James took a super long nap. James has been skipping his naps most days. I would say he probably only takes 2 naps a week, and it's not that we're trying to get him to skip his naps. We would love for him to take naps. He just won't do it. He's almost 2, but he's still 1, and he is not taking his naps. So if you have any advice for that, or if you had kids that drop their naps this early, let me know. But he's taking about 2 a week, and this was a day that he did, and it was like 3 hours long, and it was wonderful. So then I do have things that I'm gonna do here, but I'm actually gonna go eat first, and I might end up not coming back until tomorrow. You guys, I'm just gonna be honest, okay? Okay, just be gentle on me. I'm gonna take my wine and we're gonna go eat some steak. Okay, it is currently the next day. I got a really good night's sleep, and I'm picking up where I left off yesterday, which was halfway through Thursday. I have not looked at yesterday's footage, and so I haven't decided as of right this moment if I'm going to be doing a speed up voiceover for all of this and not show any of yesterday, because I don't know. We'll see. Either way though, I did want to finish this plan with me because I am excited about it. So the next thing that I'm going to put down, let's see. So on Thursday, I prepped the orders. I did a cleaning spree, and then I have that James took a super long nap. And then on this side, I'm going to do double half boxes and a strip in the middle. We'll do this light green. So yesterday was a lot. I'm feeling a lot better. I got a good night's sleep. It's currently Mother's Day. I wasn't planning on filming today, but since I hadn't finished this spread, I just wanted to go ahead and do that. I am going to put that I gave medicine to Pinecone, and then I put do not recommend because it was very difficult. We have been having to give medicine to Pinecone every single day. He gets it for 2 weeks, and then he goes back in for a checkup. So we've been making sure to do that. He doesn't like it, but I have gotten better. That first day was the hardest day, and now I've kind of gotten the idea of it. Alex holds him and I give him the medicine. So then I have that we had borek for dinner, which is, I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. I think it's more like burek, but it is a Turkish food and it's delicious. My mom and her sister are obviously Turkish. They were born and raised in Istanbul, and so especially when my aunt is in town, they cook Turkish pretty much every single night. And then I read all of The Surrogate. So I started and finished The Surrogate, which is by that same author that The Wife Upstairs is by, Frida McFadden. I ended up binging a ton of her books, and this week in particular, I read a lot. I think I was very much kind of like internal this week. I don't know. I just was like really just having a lot of like me time. I think that's also why this spread or this collection like worked so well in particular for this week, because I just spent a lot of time on my own. So then moving on to Friday, I am going to do a 3-heart checklist and a rounded half box, and I'm going to put some of these half cut headers. I'm going to do 2 of them stacked on each other on each side. So I'm just going to put this right in the middle of those headers. Okay, and then I'm going to put that I sent a fresh batch of design requests to all of my artists. So all of the artists that do my kits and my teenies, I send them exactly what I want and mood inspiration pictures or whatever I want to send them, color requests, stuff like that. And then I'm gonna put in the 3-heart checklist that I did some shop work. So I designed a new kit, I did a bunch of customer service, and then I have that Suzanne got into town, which is my aunt. On Friday evening, I'm going to put a fancy label, a half box, and we'll do a quarter box. So on this day, I had another reading an entire book in a day. I don't know, I got some work done during the like first half of the day, and then when evening came, like after dinner, I wanted nothing more than to just start a new book and read the entire thing. So that is exactly what I did. And the book that I ended up deciding on is The Perfect Son, which is also by that same author, Frida McFadden. I would say now that I've read almost like all of her books, I would recommend The Wife Upstairs first, which was the first one that I read also. That's the one that I would recommend the most, I think. I did also really enjoy The Surrogate, which was the next one I read, and honestly, they're all good. I don't know if I can even put the rest of them in order, but they're all good and they're all worth reading. They all have twists that you will not see coming. That's just incredible. So then I'm putting laundry, and I'm going to use this little bed sticker next to it. And then I'm going to put that Alex made amazing Philly cheesesteak for dinner on this night. It was really good. And then moving on to Saturday, in the top, I'm going to do my last patterned half box, and I'm going to do another rounded half box. So I'm going to do the same thing I did, and I'm going to do double half headers on the top and the bottom. So like I said yesterday, I am loving using like a specialty foil color as the background glitter. It just feels so like special because I don't think I've ever done this before, like having the green. So I'm really glad that I did that and included these in the overlay pages so that everyone can do it. Rounded half box in. Put Morning Snuggles with James in the top one. On this morning, I spent hours with James. We had breakfast and then we got back in bed and we watched some cartoons and just hung out and played with his little dinosaurs and snuggled, and it was so nice. He has been avoiding his naps, and so even like quiet time is rare now for him. He's just like a very go baby. So it was nice. It was just like, it was almost like he needed it too that morning. He just like was so content to just hang out with mommy. And I probably read some more on my phone, to be honest, during that time. And then we had the very first pool day of the year, which was so exciting. It was finally warm enough to have a pool day. So we all went out to the pool and we spent the entire day out there. My mom and my aunt made potato salad, and this actually, I can do 2 half headers. I made potato salad and these like really good ham and cheese melts on Hawaiian rolls, and we had some margaritas. Well, I didn't because I was hoping to possibly be pregnant, but they did, and it was a good time. And then, so I'm gonna put a character there. And then in here, I'm going to put a movie marquee there because James and Alex and I watched The Land Before Time. I really do want to bougie the background of this, but yeah, I am going to. It's gonna take a bunch, but I think I have enough. So we watched The Land Before Time because James has these little plastic dinosaurs that he got for Christmas from his aunt, and he is absolutely in love with them. And so we were like, we should watch a movie about dinosaurs. I feel like we've watched it with him before, but like he wasn't really paying attention and it doesn't really like count. This was like we were all sitting and paying attention to this movie, and he loved it so much. So I'm going to put that. We ended up watching it like a few more times over the weekends because he just like loves it. And he had his little dinosaurs and he was like connecting the dots that his dinosaurs were like the same as the dinosaurs in the movie. Like it was really exciting. And then up here, I'm going to put that night I did a face mask and I did one of my laser hair removal treatment rounds. So I'm gonna do a character sticker there too. And then down here, I'm gonna do, I think I'm gonna do a rounded and a squared off quarter box. I mean, a half box. So I'm gonna do green and actually, no, I'm gonna do this green and this pink, I think. Yes, so, ooh, I'll do it the other way. So the greens aren't right next to each other because I have a green one there too. And then I'm gonna put this one up here, but I'm gonna do those half headers down first. So I did include these half headers on 2 of the sheets in this collection. It came on the extras and the washi, so you do have a few different places that you might have them. But I think I'm gonna have exactly the right amount, which is completely coincidental. Like, this is crazy. Actually, I might be short by 1, but we're gonna make this work. Yes, I'm gonna be short by 1. But it is okay, guys. We're gonna make this work. I'm actually going to have the short one be on the inside, so it's less obvious. So I'm gonna put this here, and then gonna put this. Wait, was I short by 1? Wait, I'm confused. I don't think I was. Okay, so then I'm gonna put this one in here. And here I'm gonna do this fancy label. Okay, and for the scripts, I'm going to put, we'll finish up Saturday. I'm gonna put that I cleaned up my filming room on this night, which is where I film both my sit-down chatty videos on my main channel and my planner videos. So I just kind of picked it up. It had gotten kind of messy. If you film planner videos, you probably know that like after you film a couple videos, you have so much stuff everywhere. So I did that so that I could film the next day because I knew I wanted to have a filming day the next day. And then I started reading The X, which was another book of Frida McFadden, and I ended up finishing it on Sunday. Another one that I recommend, super good. On Sunday, my mom made a brunch. Well, my mom and her sister made a really amazing, delicious brunch. And then I got started on my planner stuff. So I have, here I'm gonna put all the planner time and I'm gonna put a character next to it. And then I'm kind of, this is a little bit out of order because this fit here, but like really this came after. But here I'm gonna put all the videos that I filmed. So I painted my nails, then I did new releases, Homebody Plan With Me, March and April sub unboxings. So there we go. Everything except the characters are done. I finished up my script sheet, so I'm gonna throw that away. What I have left for my little personal spread that I wanna do is, I'll show you all the stickers that I have left from the Luxe. So I have 2 glitter headers left here. I have the work labels here, which I am gonna use. I have, because I did pull in the label add-on, I do have these extra ones as well. Typically, if like you didn't have the label add-on, you wouldn't have these left over, but I use those, so I'm gonna include them. And then I have these stickers left on this page. I am gonna be using the stackable sidebars for sure. We have some washi strips, we have the headers, the heart checklist flags, which I am going to be using, and these glitter headers as well, some flags. We have the decos, the scripts, habit trackers I'm going to be using, so lots of good stickers on this page, and then a bunch of icons and the littles, which I'm going to be using some of the littles on that as well. So you'll really get a feel of like how you can really get 2 to even 3 really good spreads out of one Luxe kit, especially if you do the label add-on, because that really just adds a lot of extra stickers for you to use. Last thing I want to do actually from these is I want to put my little dots on, because I always like to have these dots that come in my deco sheet up sprinkled at the top. I just feel like it adds a little something up there, you know? And I try to include enough dots in each kit so that you can do this and like have enough. And it just fills in some of the space where like it's not enough space to put another deco sticker, but it is enough space for a dot. I think it just adds a little something extra. I went downstairs to get a drink right before I sat down to finish this, and someone had picked up donuts for all of us because it is Mother's Day, and oh my gosh, I love donuts. I don't really let myself have them very often, so you better bet I had some donuts this morning. I actually had 2, and I'm usually a 1 donut person, so I'm like a little bit ashamed, but also like it's fine. I quickly pulled the character stickers that I want to use for this spread. So first of all, for the designed monthly here, I'm going to use my teeny sticker, working at her desk with Bop on the desk. This is one of my most used character stickers. I love it, so put that there. And then for James Up Super Late, I'm going to use this cute little baby by Once More with Love. It's just like a very awake, excited little child. It's just perfect for that box. Then for Prepped 300 Orders, I'm going to use my Dymo label printer sticker. And then for Potato Salad and Melt, I'm going to use this Food Baby Fluffy Once More with Love character. And that is just perfect because it was like delicious. And then for Started Reading the X, I'm going to do this Reading in Bed Teeny. And then for All the Planner Time, I'm going to do this little planner teeny here. This was one of the sub designs, so it's not in the shop, but she's holding a big diamond pen. And then for the face mask and laser removal, I'm gonna do this little face mask teeny, which actually just released this week. So this is in the new release section of the shop as of filming this. So that is officially everything. So this is this side of the spread. So pretty, so perfect. I love it. And then this side, oh, it's so good. You guys, I am just absolutely head over heels, madly in love with this planning style. I don't know if it's ever gonna change. Like, I'm so in love with it that I can't imagine doing it differently. I just love it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this plan with me video. If you are interested in seeing what else you can do with the leftover stickers, stay tuned for some future videos on that. And I will talk to you guys later. Goodbye.